Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is our Nori Sports. We are going to be talking about the La Liga title race this weekend, match day 27. So we have some pretty much exciting matchups at the top of La Liga table. We have Barcelona taking on Osasuna at home, and Getafe are hosting Atletico Madrid, and while Real Madrid will host Real Vallecano. So if you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe and leave your comments below so I know what you think about this video, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't get to miss any more of our videos. So let's begin real quick with Barcelona. Okay, Barcelona currently are first in La Liga. They host Osasuna, and for me, I think there's going to be upsets at the top of La Liga table this weekend. I don't think all three teams are going to get the win because I see the ties, and I look like there could be upsets. There could be upsets, and I totally think so. So for me, Barcelona Osasuna is a very difficult game for Osasuna because we have seen what Barcelona can do when they play their football. So we actually saw in the reverse fixture of this tie that when Osasuna played Barcelona at home, that Barcelona we're not able to get the win at Osasuna. And we found out that Osasuna were the first team to actually beat this Barcelona side this season. We have seen like how good Barcelona can be this season. They have been totally unplayable at times, where they totally come to a match and annihilate their opponents, and they don't give you a chance to play. So if we are going to be seeing that kind of Barcelona this weekend, today in particular, Saturday, against Osasuna, I don't think there's hope for the Osasuna side, because Barcelona don't the kind of football they play is that they don't give you a chance. They don't give you that much room to be yourself, to play football. They don't want you to compete literally, so they just go and they totally outplay you and just put you out from the first minute, from the first opportunity they get. They try to get you out of the game, and so it's a very dangerous Barcelona side, as we have seen over and over again, because they have some players cooking. And when you see Lamine Yamal, a 17-year-old, doing stuff like players like Messi do, and if Rafinha has been Rafinha, oh man, I don't think Osasuna have a good chance of getting anything out of this game. But however, it's football, so let's just look and see what Osasuna can do. I just hope Osasuna go there and get the job, like look for a way to get the job done, to get at least a point from this. A point is very valid playing against this kind of Barcelona side away. So I think Osasuna should go and try and get something out of this game, because in football you don't just go and bow your head, so you're greater than us, so you can just get the win comfortably. So I don't think so. I think Osasuna can get something out, but it is very difficult because for what I've seen from Barcelona, they are very difficult to play. I About the Barcelona side, you see players like Pedri doing what they do in midfield. It's very difficult to even control the game, and if you can't control the game against Barcelona, it's very difficult to really do something, except probably on the counter, and you figure out a way to get off their offside traps we have seen in recent weeks. So it's just let's just see what Osasuna can do in this game. But I think Barcelona will get the win. I think they'll get the win regardless. So let's just dive into the Getafe game. You see, Atletico Madrid Getafe on Sunday. Guys, let me be honest with you. I think this could be an upset for Atletico Madrid, because you see, Atletico are a team that attacks really well. They play good football, and especially this season they defend, they don't concede a lot of goals. But going away to Getafe is a big thing to ask, because this Getafe side, they are very difficult to play. They are stubborn, they are very physical, and they can frustrate you with the ball for 90 minutes. They can defend really well, so it's really difficult to get goals bagging against this Getafe side. So I think this could be a draw, a 1-1 draw maybe. But you've seen Atletico. We have all seen Atletico this season over and over again, how their ability to score late goals, like we saw last weekend against Atletico Bilbao. It was just like Bilbao were very good in the game. Atletico, both teams deserved the game, like to get something out of the game. But you see, just from nowhere, you see from like a single substitute from the coach, and see Julian Alvarez with a beautiful pass from Llorente, and that's 1-0, and they won the game because they don't concede chances. They don't concede goals that much. They don't take enough goals. So when they get a single goal lead, it is very, like, it's almost sure they'll get a win. So against Getafe, I think there won't be much goals. I think 2 or 3 split among the two sides. So I don't think one team is going to get there and just annihilate the other team. This will be a competitive match, unlike the Barcelona game. I think Barcelona game is more easier to say because of how good Barcelona are playing. Then compared to this one, I think there could be a draw in this match. So I just hope, like, but I need to give credit to this one player from Atletico Madrid, Julian Alvarez. This player, when we right from when we saw from Man City, he's becoming a force in front of goal. Like in the Bilbao game, like from like the timing of the run from to receive Llorente's pass, Llorente's through ball, and to score that goal, and the finish was class. And we went on talking about that before we saw what he did against Real Madrid. Totally out of this world. The player is becoming more and more mature, as we see. It's looking it's looking like a player that could be one of the best strikers in this generation of football. He has the potential, the skill set, and everything it takes to succeed as a striker. So kudos to Julian Alvarez. I really like him a lot. So I just wish him the best for that game. And we understand that Atletico are having a deficit in the Champions League against Real Madrid, which they lost away from home 2-1 in the Champions League, as we saw on Tuesday. So Atletico would want to kind of relax their players to get refreshed before that game, because I think that this Getafe game is not as important as the game in the Champions League where they play Real Madrid. So if they lose, if they don't get anything other than a win in the Champions League, they are out of the Champions League this season. So I think they are going to try to throw like most of their eggs in that basket. I think that's where I see the room for Getafe exploiting that, and maybe, sorry for picking my nose, for and getting an upset in that game. So I think Getafe can get something out. The chances are really high for Getafe. I think so, given the odds. So that's what I think about the Atletico game. So diving real quick to the third game this weekend, we're gonna see a top La Liga with Real Madrid currently turning La Liga, hosting Rayo Vallecano. Lads, this is the scariest game for me. It is the scariest game because Real Madrid has failed to beat Rayo Vallecano in the last 3 fixtures they've played, and we saw this season where it was a very thrilling 3-3 draw from both sides. You see bangers, Real Madrid losing 2-0, and then they try to pull out the comeback, and 3-2 with a winning goal from Rodrigo, like a third goal from Rodrigo, and then we saw that masterclass from Rayo Vallecano pulling up 3-3 draw from nowhere. I think it was a Santiago. No, it was away at Rayo. So this could happen again. This could even be worse because we don't know what we can expect from Real Madrid. We have seen them being good at times, being bad. Some players are not showing up, and some others just being over exaggerating. Like they just not gelling into the team and doing what's necessary at point. So it's a very hard game to predict at this point, but like I want Real Madrid to win. I want them to really win this game, so they don't get lost in the title race. Because at this point, if you lose any point you drop, will speak a lot of things. We say a lot. It will mean a lot in the title race going forward. So I don't think Real Madrid would want to drop points in this game, and they have another difficult game in the Champions League on Wednesday, I think, against Atletico Madrid. Though they have one goal advantage, it is not over. The tie is far from over, so I think they would want to be thinking about how they can keep players fresh also for that game. So, but they should get the win against Rayo Vallecano. It has been like the Rayo has been a stubborn side against this Real Madrid, and they have been able to successfully frustrate Real Madrid for the past 3 games, like against them. So I think it's a must-win for Real Madrid. I just want to give credit to players like Rodrigo. Is amazing, man. Brahim Diaz. But you see, obviously, players like Vinicius haven't been their best in recent games. Kylian Mbappe was like kind of poor in the Champions League, but I just hope they show up and do what's necessary. Thank God Federico Valverde is back. I don't know if Bellingham's back in the team, but if he's back, is a good plus. It's a very good addition to the side. So these are just my thoughts. I just wanted to share my thoughts on this game. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel, and you leave your comments so I know what you think about the La Liga title race this season.